check out at Unique Specialty and Classics. Look at this one, 1971 Chevrolet Camaro. 454 underneath the hood, stroked, built to a 518. It's pushing 600 horsepower. TH 400 automatic transmission paired up behind it with a 3500 stall. And catch this, nicely equipped besides, drive it down the street. Power steering, power brakes, AC. Previous owner did note AC components brand new. Needs a belt and a charge. So it is ready to go. As we take a look at the bright work up front, little later model, or I should say more modern headlight has been installed. I want to tell you something real quick too, so I don't forget. So you have your hood latch in your typical spot up front. All right, so that will pop it. The hood opens the normal way. You're going to see that at the end. We do have 3 of these connectors or attachments on each side. The front and the back one are false. This one here does all the work. Same on the other side. The 2 center ones are the ones that will latch. Front and back, don't worry about. They're on there for looks. Speaking of looks, take your time looking through the still pictures. UniqueClassicCars.com. Click the link down below this video in the description. If you're seeing it on YouTube, it's going to take you right there. And of course, you can check out all the still pictures, underside, interior, engine bay, trunk. UniqueClassicCars.com. Let's see, what do we want to do first? I'm going to walk around the car. We get around to the other side, I'm going to tell you more about what we're going to see underneath the hood when we open it up. First of all, let's take a look at the paint. So, white, black, striped car. Obviously, you can see cowl induction hood. There's a few spots where there's a touch up here or there as far as in the white, if you can even see that show up. But paint shows well. Previous owner states, get in and drive it, goes down the road nicely. Cloth bucket seats. Center console, shifter on the floor, or in the console, I should say, horseshoe shifter even. It does have some G-force, new belts in it. And as you can see, partial cage there. And for ease of getting in and out, there's your sidebars. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. And of course, we can assist with transportation. Notice you have your battery shut-off switch on the rear. So it is on. We have it pulled out. Battery's been relocated to the trunk. Coming around to the rear of this car, a few things I want to tell you about while we're back here. It does have a 12-bolt posi rear end. So 12-bolt diff with 373 gears, posi traction. Some of the things new on this car, get into that real quick. New master cylinder, new carpet, new belts, those harnesses I just mentioned. AC components are new. Does need the belt and to be charged. Mentioned that. Just want to hit upon it so we don't forget anything here. So we take a look down the driver's side. And remember, still pictures. UniqueClassicCars.com. There'll be 120 pictures of this car online. At the end of this video, too, stick around. You're going to see what it's like to take this car down the road. A little virtual ride along with a driving video we'll do at the end. So be able to see that. Driver's side shows well. Take a little closer look at this interior. Then I'm going to hit upon a few things that we're going to notice under the hood before I start this thing up. All right, so black interior, door cards, new carpeting. You'll be able to see underneath the floor mats in the still pictures. Seats, nice condition, cloth seats. You also see tilt column, a few aftermarket gauges in here. All right. Engine, I mentioned it was a 454 built to a 518. Talked about the 3500 stall, turbo hydromatic 400 transmission. Does have a 750 Holly on it, hydraulic roller cam, Pro Comp headers, crawler rods, J&E pistons. All right, so I want to hit upon some of those things. A little information from the previous owner. Now, we have to start this up, let it warm up a little bit. It's a little cold-blooded. We'll get her running, get her warmed up here, and let her ride a little bit, and we'll check underneath that hood. Throttle is responsive. There is no doubt about that in this car. Something else I wanted to mention too, did a compression test and all of the cylinders average right around 170 PSI. Oil pressure, some gauge down here. Temps coming up. I had it running a little bit before to get it on the pad. I took pictures and I want to let it warm up a little bit. It will idle a little better once it's warm. Baby. Sounds a little subtle there, you might say, but obviously you could hear it when we're on the throttle. Good sounding car. All right, let me slip up to the front. I'm gonna have to pause this a second. It's gonna take me a couple of hands to get this hood open with those 2 screws on each side and then the latch in the front. So let me pause this a second. I'll get that hood open and we'll check out that engine bay and then stick around to the end so you can see what this car's like driving down the road. All right, here's a look underneath the hood. And a good looking engine bay in this one. Look, it's a polished and bright work. Again, new master cylinder, power brakes, power steering disc. All 4 corners leaving the notes. Take a look at the underside pictures. Polycarb, aluminum heads. Nice build. And again, pushing 600 horse. Fast car. All right. Like I said, stick around, see what this one's like going down the road. 1971 Chevrolet Camaro split bumper. UniqueClassicCars.com. 507-386-1726. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. And of course, we can assist with transportation.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Here we have a 1971 Chevrolet Camaro. This car has a roll cage. This car has a lot of power. It's an automatic on the center console. Tachometer mounted to the column. Let's get her out on the road. A race car, lots of power in this car. We have an oil pressure of 65, 66 pounds. Water is 170 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Fuel gauge is working, showing a little over a quarter of a tank. Speedometer working and tachometer also working. The rest are warning lights. The wipers do not work. The radio, I did not get the power up. The blower motor does work. This is a comfortable car. It does have a, from the feel of it, it has a high stall converter, but it is streetable. Comfortable factory looking cloth seats. Awesome cowl induction hood. Corners well, easy to steer. That ting sound you just heard was the other portion of the roll bar, which is just sitting in the back seat. Oh yeah, she's got lots of power. This would be fun to drive. You want to check out all the pictures of this Camaro at UniqueClassicCars.com.